Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Farming Simulator. Well, let's see here. The first thing we're going to talk about today is upgrades. So you park your vehicle in there, come right over here and hit R. And then we can go to customize. Now, some upgrades you can buy in the store. Now, like this one, we want to add a front loader attachment. So we're going to click yes. And then the wheel setup, you can go with wide tires, standard tires. Sometimes you can swap tracks. Sometimes they give you power options where you can get different horsepower. So now that we've got to customize, if we want wide tires, the one thing it'd be nice if they actually adjusted this picture here. Guys, adjust that picture there when we clip here. Shows the difference. Okay, so now that we got that, and the total price for customization is $1,800, and purchase, yes. Okay, so now we have the mounts for a front loader. So now we're going to back it out of there, and on some vehicles like your pickup truck, you can change your colors. Okay, now we're going to go right over here to this shop. There's a reason we're getting this loader. Okay, let's go R. There's a couple things we need to buy. Number one is a front loader, which this one here should work fine. Buy. Yes. Okay, back. And then the very next thing we need to buy is pellet forks. Select. Buy. Yes. Okay. Back. And then there's one more thing that we do want to buy right now. And that is this log fork. Select. Buy. Yes. Okay. Back. Now that we got those, the next thing we need to do is we need to come down into... You could really go two ways, but the easiest one to do for right now is to go into baling and buy this trailer here. Go select, buy, yes. Okay, back, and then we do need to go into animals. I'm going to need to buy one of these here shortly. I may just go ahead and buy it now, and we will hook the other trailer to it, because in the long run it will save you some money. Buy. Okay, I'm guessing that's if you lease it, yes. Okay, back. Yeah, because I'm guessing $10 a day for upkeep. Okay, now why did we buy that? Because we need to come into pellets here. Now, here's for liquid fertilizer. And then we can buy pig food. Oh, no. Popular saplings, pig food, seed bag, solid fertilizer. We do need to pick up one of these. Buy it. Yes. Let's pick up a second one. Buy it. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to end up eventually needing to get some of these. So let's go ahead and buy a couple of those. Let's make it 4 of those. Yes. Okay. Back. Okay, now let's get out of here and take a look at everything we have bought. Okay, first we got this guy here. I'm going to pull up, and this is actually a good use for these, is to put the front end loader on them because they don't have the front attachment queue. Okay, and then the very next thing we're going to do is use this here, and we're going to go Q, which attaches that. Then we're going to bring this trailer out here to a little bit more of a favorable spot. Okay, now let's hit the G key, And if we get back all the way to this thing, yes, let's hit L. Okay, every place one of those are is a strap down point. So let's hit Q. So we drop that. Now we're gonna come around here and we're gonna lower the forks down and drive very poorly until we pick this sucker up. And then we're going to come over here at the back of this trailer. Because I didn't give myself quite enough room. Let's see if this view is a little bit better from inside. Really? Let's see here. Really? Really? How's that for glitchiness for you? Okay. So it also glitched into another pallet. Interesting. Well, let's go with this one here first. Okay, first. There we go. Okay. There we go. So let's do that and come down. And the first one is on. So let's get out and we'll go right here and go R. So now that is tensioned down to the trailer, so it shouldn't be able to go anywhere. And then let's figure out where this next one is. Now these pig ones, we should be able to set them too wide. So the next one's right here. So if we come up and center on the front of this wheel is where the next strap will be, and we will put two of those containers on. So let me get this trailer loaded and we will be right back. Okay, and that is how we load them on there for transportation. Now we got one last thing to get on here. Actually, no, because we're gonna put forks on that other one. Now this trailer here will have... Okay, let's stop being stupid and drive. Okay, now that everybody is attached, let's see how well all this drives and stays put when we take it around the corner. And it stays nicely attached now. So far the other trailers don't seem to have straps on them. I'm not sure why. Only the hay wagon does, or the straw wagon, bale wagon, whatever you call it. This seems to be the only one that has tie-down straps. So it does make it nice for transporting all of these containers. So we're going to run this back to the farm. And in case you're wondering, that silage trailer was there because I got it stuck. I recently cleared a farm and there was this thing to get that I thought a spot to where you could buy silage from, but nope, you can drop it off there. I'm guessing once you own the property, you could use it to keep and store as a container on this place on this side of the map to keep and store silage away from the pigs or the cattle barn. And I'm not sure why the pig barn doesn't have, not silage, but the animal poop. Oh, I'm having some issues today. And oh, this tractor's grunting, pulling all this weight. Which, that is actually, you know, kind of nice. So, we can bring this back to the farm. And we can offload the tanks, which will work much nicer because now we have to actually transport these tanks back and forth. And something I just found out, if you come up and see, that allows me to add 2 more of those for when I want, because I like to do the spraying. But something else that I found out, if you come up to your pickup truck here and you go, come on, well, let's go into it. There is supposed to be a way to drop the tailgate. I'm not sure what the key is right now, but there's supposed to be a way to drop the tailgate. So now let's come back to here, and we're going to get the set this one up, also for having a loader on it. So we hit the R, we hit the customize. We're going to put a loader, and just to check out the difference in the wide tires, we're going to go with wide tires on this one. What the heck? Okay, so those are the wide tires. I guess there is a little bit of a difference. So now let's go over here. And I'll show you in a minute how I got all that money, because we're getting ready to go to one of the big paying farms. Let's hit R, and let's go up here to front loaders. And since we got this on the one, let's get this one on this. I'm not sure what the difference, but it is a couple thousand in price. Okay, back. Escape, escape. I don't know if this loader is just able to handle more or it has more options. But in one of the near episodes with all this stuff I am getting, part of the reason I am getting it is so that way we can get into a logging and doing some early logging. Come on. There we go. Now, let's look at... Hit the wrong key. Meant to hit the escape key. We're going to look at the map. Now, I will tell you what. This field here, although it's probably a good 45 minutes to do it, so you got to give yourself a time. But this one here pays right around $70,000 to remove the crops. The one we're getting ready to go to, this one here, we're coming over to here, paid $40,000. So that is where I got the money from, and I have actually am debt free in this game right now because I was able. I had $171,000 at one point. Just from doing 3 fields. Now, over here is where your cattle barn is. Matter of fact, we may have some, which that is where cattle feed goes. This is where you would pick up the slurry if there's any in here. You don't want to fall in there. That would be for the manure spreader. And then you got, that is for the silage. Let's check our map again here. We are right here and we need to come all the way over to here. So let's head that away. Just drive across everybody's field. And I would say it would probably be good to buy these 2 fields here and turn them into grass, and then park your hay equipment over here for making silage. And then maybe run one as your normal wheat field so you can make straw and hay. Okay, so where's she at? We're not there yet. But there's just little properties everywhere. Okay, there's one of the places you can drop your chicken eggs off at. There's a place to pick up water for your animals. Yeah, doing these big fields, they commonly take 20 to 30 minutes to do. But the longer it takes, the greater the pay is. And that's one thing I did find is something that kind of annoys me when you're wanting to keep with the realism. And that is on these fields, you really need to, you know, because what they'll do is they'll cut how much the tractor is getting, or the combine is filling up, instead of providing you with a trailer to dump into, which I would think would be a much, much nicer solution. Now, you exit here and you can come into this area and you can buy pigs, which we have food for, sheep, which only requires hay and doesn't really require it that much, and then the cows. But the cows is one thing we need, so let's buy 2 cows. And see, later on we can bring them here and sell 1, 2 for 10,000. Confirm. Yes, I want to buy 2 cows for 10,000. And the cows do breed. And I will probably end up killing these cows because, well, this is my first time dealing with them, and I may not fully be ready to deal with them, but we will see. And I'm not sure why you can only buy pig feed. You should be able to buy hay, silage, and all the rest. But we will see soon. I want to get the corn seeder soon and a corn header so we can start producing corn. But we will run these over here to the animal barn and drop them off. And we will need to get a water tanker of some kind to transport water to the cattle, I do believe. Let's take a shortcut across the field. They won't mind. There's no crops on it anyways. And this is a long drive, it feels like. Okay. Now, I don't know if they just disappear and poop into the field. Or, actually, I think maybe we have to go right here. Somewhere. Aha. Okay, I cannot back up, but I need to learn how to drive once again. I see where the door is for you to back up to. Yours. Okay. And I hit the fence. R. Unload. Confirm. And there we go. Now we have 2 cattle over here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to drop this trailer off. Right here. Once I learn how to drive backwards. And be said and done with that. Now we will need to get some water over here, I do believe. And get them some food. Which I think this is possibly the water tank. And that is the slurry tank, and you don't want to fall in there. Okay, but no, that's for the milk, I bet. Okay, so let's, see, they will happily, there's only 2 of them right now, so they should pretty much be happy out here eating all that grass. This is the automatic milk station that milks them. And let's see, do we actually see a place for water? I don't know if we can get, if there's a way to clip through here or not. Yeah, we'll see as time goes on how the cow process works, which they have plenty to eat for now. So we're going to call that an end, and we will catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.